Hello folks and welcome to the stream. TCG Card Simulator here. The day after we got every single card in the game. That's right, every single card. So what do? We're selling everything like we've been doing. So one thing I did do after the stream, I went through and I put in a lot of the graded cards. The ones that aren't graded, you can see here, they're still some of the higher price cards or the ghost cards, right? There's a $6,000 one, but yeah, after last stream, that's what I did. Here is all the ghost cards, all the white cards and the hollows. There's the common card and the hollow of each, right? So there's the common, there's the hollow. We have one of the commons, a graded 10 of every single common, graded 10 of every black common, and then the full set of black common and black foils. And it was this card right here, the Momo Tree legendary foil card, that was the last card we needed. Finally made it. And this is the set of graded 1 through 10 of the gold edition Bonafox that we did that got us the one mission, or the one quest called Obsessed with Grades. And that was the last quest we had to achieve as well. We got it some time ago, but we had to keep grinding for getting the last few cards. And so we're going to just continue on. We're giving away cards that are basically going to be under $1, maybe $1.99. And then we're selling all the cards that are under 5,000 down to probably that $2. But it's going to take a long time to do that. Pretty much maximized. I could put another 4 tables in here. It's not too bad. It would make it... Come on. So I could put it here. And I still have this hallway open here. It's not that bad. Right, it's look like that. It still gives you room. So I might do that, but I'm kind of happy right now with we were able to add a whole nother set of cards tables here, these 5 card tables here, by moving things around, and we got rid of the pack opening machines except for one. So that's what enabled us to put, because they were all up against that wall. Now I am thinking about buying everything in the decoration package. There's no achievement for that or anything, but I'll probably spend about $1 million if I go purchase everything, right? There's 7 pages, right? That's 80. That's 72,500 right there. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do that on the floors, the ceilings, the walls, the posters. I think we've got every single poster already. Yeah, we did that. The deco, we don't have the statues. I'll never hang them up, put them out, but I do have the plants. But that'd probably take us down by $1 million, I think. But now I don't have to do anything in the store. All our workers are set to handle any of the jobs. The only thing they can't handle is putting graded cards out for sale. So for that, I'll just continue to put these out. We're at 92 pages in the book right now, and we were at like 121, right? So we sold some of those, and then I put out a bunch of those cards. We have no ghost cards in the binders. They're all up here in this little card mod. You know, makes it look like I have all the Tetramon, all the Destiny set, and I don't have any ghost cards. But the game and this mod don't understand in anything counting and looking at it. It's like, oh, well, that's let's see. We only got one of those, and I don't need you, so get rid of you. right, because I got a +4, I'm in a graded 4 here, and he's staying in that frame. But again, I don't need to do anything here. We had these guys coming in, trading and selling just so I could try to get these cards. And this is the high price table. We got 94,000 there, 94,000. We got 2 of those cards. Eventually someone will buy them, but I'm in the habit of looking at these guys. I need to just ignore them. I don't need to do anything. We've got them running the register. We've got our workers that'll restock the shelves. They'll restock the card tables. They'll restock the destinkifiers. And they would even restock the pack machine. But I have that effectively turned off right now. So the only reason why I want to get rid of these guys is the longer they're in here, that means you can't have more customers in. You're limited to 28. So right now, I just need to decline everything. And then that keeps them moving on. And if I decline everything, I don't put myself at risk for accidentally trading card away where I might only have that one card. And if I do, then my set is broken. And I'd have to find that card again. So like I say, the only reason to kick them out is it impacts your number of customers you could have. So but even there, if you wait long enough, like her, so I can just sit here and wait long enough, she'll just leave. She's like, oh, you must not be interested. And so what I'm going to do is at the end of every stream, as we go through, we're going to go clean out this section and make sure there's only graded cards. Or I think I kept any card over $100. If it was not graded, I think I kept cards over 100. So here, like I would replace this one at the end of the day. See, he's buying that card, but I'd rather go put a $689 card in there instead of a $57 card, right? But I left like that 120. We'll wait and see. Now she's finally leaving, right? And I could literally just go back here and hide each day. As I like to say, the store now runs itself. The only thing I'm trying to do now is get everybody trained up. See, he's trained up. He's a level 6 on setting price. He's a level 7 on the pack machine. He's level 8 on restocking cards. He's a level 4 on manning the counter. So I'm trying to get him here. Then we'll let him restock the shelf. And eventually refill the scent machine. Now the people that don't have pack machine, I won't let them do the pack machine because we're not opening those anymore. If the developer ends up adding another card set, then yay, we'll be able to train them up like that. And here, I think you're the same way. So once you're done manning the counter, we'll put you on refill scent. The problem is, like I say, that one of the guys here, he's refill scent, and he's still a 4. So I've got him restocking cards now because he had a pack machine and a restocked the shelf. But he's been on a level 4 for a long time. Because you really only I only need about 4 cans of a destinkifier in each one of these every day. So you just literally aren't doing much. So now it's going to be all about making that money. Now we've got 14 days until we've been in game 2 years. We started with $1,000. We're sitting at $7.3 million. And if we look, our graded set, right, we still got 400, you know, close to 400,000 on in the book, but there's, I mean, there's $200,000 just in those two cards, right here, right? So if I put all this back, there might be $500,000 of graded cards out here. No ghost cards. We've got $3.6 million worth of Destiny cards that we need to get rid of, and 2.8 million of Tetramon cards that we need to get rid of. So, you know, easily right there, there's 3.2 and another 3.6. Yeah, 3.2 and 3.7. We got 6.8 million in these three deck sets. 6.8 million. That's literally, you know, that's, add that to the 7.4 million we got for what our assets are worth, plus what all these cards are worth, but we'll never sell them. And yeah, so I think just to say we've done it, we're going to end up buying everything in the deco. So let's see, if we go purchase all the walls, we had basically 7.4 million. We just spent 300K buying every single wall available. And I bet it'll be the same for the floor and the same for the ceiling. Another 300 and 300K, so maybe 900K there. Posters are done, the deco, it's gonna get expensive with some of those figurines. Let's go here, these neon colors. Let's back into it. Anything that's 2,500. Or we'll do these 5,000s. Do that one. Let's come back. No, let's do you. 2,500. You have to stay above 7 million. Okay, we'll do that. And then we make our money. And as we make money, we'll spend the money. So we'll try to stay above 7 million. And I'm not going to worry about having everything bought by the 2-year period. I just kind of want to get that done. We don't need the card mods up there anymore. So we're just going to grind this out this way. I'm not going to redesign the store. I think just to sell cards, we'll put the 4 more tables out here. So let's do that. Let's get 4 more of you guys. Guess there's 40 more cards out on the table every day to try to sell. And heck, we already spent $300,000. What's $1,600 more? Just 40 more cards I gotta go deal with until I get rid of all the graded cards. Now I had been buying cards like that one, where especially if I only had one of them, I'd go buy the one they're selling just so I'd have a spare in case I made the mistake. But now, since I don't have to accept anything, we'll just decline. Not worry about it. Because we've set up where the giveaways, we're keeping a max of 3 of any card. So you have to have 4 or above before to try to give it away. Same thing here. If it's under $5,000, it'll keep 3 cards, minimum cards to remain. So I gotta have 4 cards to sell any card in this batch. So. Now the only problem with my original 3 cashiers and my current 3 cashiers, only this guy stays late. The other 2, as soon as it's 9 o'clock, if nobody's in their line, they can go home. It's this low, it's just the end item customers. There's nowhere near 28, so I don't even have to wait and let those and go decline those guys. We'll just let them go. But we will get anything we can from every single vendor. I mean, customer. So got 2 back here, 1 back here. Now the nice thing is, even though these are now out of order, I can go in here, do a quick sweep. Yep, they're all under 50-ish. Aesthetics. Cards. I'll just do that for these. Four new ones we put in. Go there. Thank you. Even if some of those are like $3, $4, $5, $600, I don't care. I get all graded out here. Doesn't take long to do. I do really like how the new shelf worked out that let us condense the store and sell every single item you can sell in the store is in these is in these displays because of those big shelves. And just, you know, planning and getting it in there. I got a nice clean shop, I feel like. Best card shop in the city. Cardboard art. Here. See what we did for the day. Less the 300,000 we spent. Wow, look at that. Cards, we sold 214,000. Upgrade cost 400. That's not right. See, these high numbers, it's just not right. We spent 300,000 and then 1,600 because we started at 7.4, ended at 7.1. No, that is right. We ended at 7. We ended at 7 million. Okay. Never mind. I'm learning my math. Okay, so everything's in. Oh shoot! I forgot to set you guys up. Should have done that. Doesn't matter on this one because the stocks. The workers won't do anything with these guys. Only matters on these, but since they're moving boxes around now, they've filled these in. So I can go into here to the base set, quick fill this guy. And into the Destiny set, quick fill him. Okay. Cards are restocked. Boxes are shelves are restocked. Hey everybody. Doing great. 4.88 rating. Not degrading anything. And resupply. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. We were usually like 12, 15, 18,000. But now that we're not opening legendary, now that we're not buying 12 legendary Destiny packs every day, much cheaper to restock what we need. Would like them to come out with having the displays and the poster, all the things you hang on the walls, they need to snap together, but these don't. You know, they don't snap like the tables here, right? Like that. If you try to put this here, it's like, nah, I don't like that, but I'll snap right there. Well, these displays and the posters and the poster projectors won't do that. Or not posters, the card projectors won't do that. That's kind of a bummer. Let me see something here.
Taco Bell.
Now, get everything? Yep, everything's done. We stayed above 7 million. Okay, let's see what a day gives us. And I know we had sold a card over here. So we sold a $30,000 or $40,000 card. Yeah. That's why we had 214,000 worth of cards sold. All right. Let me see. Did you happen to make it to 5? Nope, you didn't. I'll be happy when he makes level 5 scent machine refill the destinkifiers. Yeah, like I said, I don't need to even do anything. I could just sit here and do this and hide. Be the owner that they never see. Crouch down, hide over here. You'll never see me. Unless you come and take a look at those, but there's no need. Jump up here, survey the kingdom. Da-da-da. That's 4 pages. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's almost 6 pages. So if I filled this thing out with graded cards, 6, 6, 6, 4, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Call it 33 pages of graded cards, and I've got 86 left. So if I could sell every single card, And it's not going to take too long to get through these graded cards this way. To at least have them out on the floor, right? I mean, these may stay there for who knows how much longer. But they're out here ready to sew. I just want to get the album empty. And then Tetramon and Destiny, we won't get that album empty because we're keeping 3 of each card minimum. I may turn that down to 2. Because if we look at, let's look at the Tetramon set by price. See, I've got 2 of each. I got 3 here, 3 here. But I'm sure as we go cycling through, there's probably going to be a few here where I still only have just 1 card. Yep, right there. I only have 1 card of that one. So if I made a mistake and traded that, or this one, then I'd have to go refine that card. So definitely don't want to be doing that. So the only reason I'd buy 1 is if there is 1 here. So as I look and, you know, if I watch each of these, if there's 1 there, I'd buy it. Not going to grade it, buy any graded cards, but it doesn't hurt for me to do that. Keep looking for ones that we only have 1 of, just so I have a spare, and get these guys out of the store. So I can have more people come in. Let you store up to 200 empty boxes. So when you do big, massive reorganizations, you end up needing empty boxes. You don't need 200 of them. But I cannot put an empty box in here, and I can only take 1 out at a time. But I kind of prefer to make it look clean, you know, as opposed to, oh, it's full, and then they're just throwing them away. But I fill it up, and then I kind of get tired of looking at it and say, no, I want it empty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, and these were mostly $600 cards, so you know, $6,000 there. $14.52, that's 2,984. So 2,984 plus these 10, 2,994 cards now. Yeah, That's what we got. I get out the store, go buy some. At this point, I kind of wish I could turn off the traders. I am thinking about getting rid of this cashier and just having 2 cashiers. The lines would queue up, but I've got the custom worker mods, so they go fast, they quick scan, things like that. So, but even here, every now and then you see 1 or 2 customers in a line and queuing up. But I've thought about that just from the standpoint of, well, it now minimizes how many of these guys are trying to trade and sell. Instead of 3, it's only going to be 2. But again, if I just sit there and wait like this, it's like, okay, let it happen. But now, whatever the dev comes out with his next expansion, or as the expansions come, right? He's got his roadmap here, where he wants to have an organized tournament. He wants us to, to be able to do that. He wants random events could occur. He wants a difficulty modes. That's where the reviews come in. He wants more shop product types. Well, what's that going to be? Is he going to add another set of cards? I would love that. Let's add another 1,452 cards. Then I'd be pack ripping and opening those, trying to get them. And he might add Ghost. Would stink. But and then more shelf and table types. Not a big, I like the few things that I like. But more TCG types. I'm wondering if this is more cards, and the more shop product types are like more plushies, more mats, more things like that. I don't know. I guess that would make sense. That more TCG is cards and more shop product is plushies and games and comic books and things like that. So as he does add those things, that's going to be the, okay, now how do we reconfigure the store? But given that the store is like now heavily populated with these tables, well, we just start getting rid of tables. And I think there's a good chance I'll be selling at least all the graded cards before he comes out with any update that's adding anything significant. And if he added like 2 more figurines, well, I could handle that, because I ended up with 2 extra rows of these 4 shelf tables. So I just filled them with the destinkifier, because you don't want an empty shelf. Now see here, I've only got 1, so they're wanting 14. Let's go 1350. Yeah. That gives me a spare of that one, just as a safety. It's 1,600. He wants 19. But it's sharply dropped, and then it's coming back. He's trying to bet on that. It's coming back. 1,500. 1,550. Nah, you're not budgeting. 1,600. Yeah, it gives me 2 of them. And you. Yeah, 2021. So an easy 12. Call it maybe 15,000 because they were mostly 650 type of dollar cards. 13,000. Yeah, 13,000. We'll see how we did with the rest of the cards. I don't remember where that $7,000 one was. Was it here? I think we sold it. There's a $6,000 one. But there had been a $7,000 over here. Purchased all the walls. On the floor, we were purchasing 2,500s and 5,000s. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 140,000 right there. I only got 83,000 above and beyond, so 7 million. And I'll restock first. You know, you guys all like this door. I didn't buy her trade what she wanted, but she's gonna keep shopping. That's fine. Yes, those two leave. This guy stays. When the last customer comes to him that's trying to sell or buy product, once he checks them out, he'll leave too. There could still be someone standing there with the exclamation point because they're trying to trade or sell to me. Okay, he's gone. Let's start the day. Yeah. Nice. 72,000 profit. A good day. 119,000. $1.99, but there's so many of these right now. Although it would get it done just to do $1.99. here it stays at that price. I know we're already full, so it's not going to change anything, but we'll start giving away $2 cards basically. And then here, click through, make you $2. Bam. Nothing there. I can quit stop. I can quit checking that. Restock. Ooh, 96. What do we sell? What are they buying? May not be on here. Battle desk. Plushies. Okay, they were buying all kinds of 4 or 5 different kinds of plushies. Yeah, and they bought out these. They're one each, and we got 3 right there. Okay. Number of boxes is making sense. And you always want to make sure that they didn't have to fill a shelf. See, there they did. So that was the one they were selling out of. It's only 1 per box. And so once they replenished the shelves from what we had in stock, and then once we filled the warehouse shelves, they still had to finish the display shelves. So they had 1 more there. So that's why we got to buy them. That's good. Price is set, and we're going to sit back and watch this. Because I actually have to take a break here again. For reason, so give me 3 or 4 minutes. All right, not gonna lie, it does not feel bad to not have to go back and forth every single, what feels like a minute. Trying to look at these guys, but selling trade. If only my guys and gals could put out the graded cards for sale as well. But hey, you know, we can't have them do everything. I gotta do a little bit of stuff. Right? Decline, get out the store, decline, or go shop. Sometimes they come in and want to buy or sell or trade, and then once that is done, then they might go buy something. So it's not like they always come in and say, okay, right? So she's buying something, and she's already bought it. But sometimes they come in, they haven't bought anything yet, and then they say, okay, I'll go shop now. They're just trying to get some more money to go shopping with. It's gonna take a while to sell these big boys. You gotta have the Mr. Moneybags come in. Right, we got 94,000, 78, 77, 50, 69, 69, 61, 62, 69, 60, 57, yeah. We used to have 11 cards there, so one did sell out of here too. Yeah. And see, that guy now, he's shopping. So he tried to trade something or sell something, so now he's shopping. And if a bag shows up, he'll buy something. But it looks like he might not buy today. Nope, he's not buying. Take a long time, I think, to get that. He's been stuck on 4 for a long time. 140,000. Left to buy on the floors, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 140,000. We might be able to buy that and restock the store. Should be. It cost 10,000 to restock the store last time. And 140,000 to buy all those. We're at 160,000. Roughly. We'll be over 160. Oh, I should have bought that. Only had one of them. Wasn't paying attention. For some reason, I thought he said he wanted to trade, but it turned out he was actually trying to sell. Crap. Oh well. It'll come back in. It's a card. It'll always, every card will eventually come through a card shop. I could have traded that. I had one of those graded for, and I had 3 of those cards. I would have had 4 and then 0 of that graded, since I don't need them anymore. I am most definitely not trying to get one of each graded. Foils, right, are like a 1 through 9. It was hard enough trying to complete that before I decided, well, wait a minute, let me go after a card. So I picked the gold edition Bonafox because I had about 500 of them at the time and said, okay, I'll just start grading them. And I know we had multiple of the Mamo Tree foils, but I had graded them to try to get, you know, these high dollar cards. So it just took us a long time when I realized, wait a minute, I don't have that one. And I was trying to, you know, like, oh man, I graded them all. So, let's see, he's not. Quick fill the Destiny. I doubt he'll take any of these. Well then, there you go. Quick fill. Yep, he took 20 of them. Or somebody did. Somebody's, there were 2 others in there that must have been in the back room at the time. And everybody's gone. Okay. Now refill that later. Actually, we'll refill it now. Base. Destiny. And then when they're done restocking in the morning, I can see how many were sitting out here, but there's not many. Doesn't take long to do that. Yeah, we did for the day, ended at 16. Another good day, almost 100K in profit. Nice. That's the glitch. We had a stinky coming through. But there's a glitch ever since they added the additional expansion that you're able to have. Hey everybody. Hit 13 of the base. 15 of these. So there were 28 cards purchased after 9 p.m. when the stalkers had all left for the day. But now we're replenished. I'm not going to worry about all of those. How you doing? You've made it to 4. You made it to 4, and you've made it to 4 on mating. And I know you hadn't done anything. Not there. Okay, you made it to 5 and 5. You made it to 5 and 5. So you need pack machine and refill scent. We're not going to do those. You need the same. Not going to do those. You still have to get refill. And you can restock and stock cards. You're not restocking the shelf. You have not manned the counter yet. And you also made it there. So now they're just going to plus up, go above level 5 to get level 6 and beyond. Once you're done, but we'll take you off cashier since you don't stay late. Same with you. Once you're done, and then you stay late, but we need to have you restocking the shelf. We may have him restock the shelf and refill the scent then. Yeah. And then we'll let this guy off the hook. He can man the counter, and then he'll rest while he does man the counter. His secondary task is typically rest. But I really want him to get that refill scent. It'll happen. It's a slow one on that guy. Made that. Now, let's restock. Ooh, okay, yeah. So we are... Something big is selling. Yeah, the play mats. Yeah. We need 7 boxes of those statues. Okay. That's one of the walls. Or floors. Yeah. So I got one of those. There's 8. And then... there. He's full, 6. See, if that shelf was filled out, there's 6 of those. I only have room for 8 of these on the shelf. So if this was sold out at the end of the day, then most likely this is sold out too. So I could end up buying 14 of these suckers. So. I'm going to let these kind of slowly get all the graded cards here. They're making good progress in getting them all. Here, I got day 719, just a few more boxes. We'll go ahead and start letting everybody come in. I can't jump that high. I can't jump on the back machine either. I'm going to sit back and watch this time. Why does Windows always want to update at the most inopportune time? I'm gaming here, man. I'm gaming here. One of those, but it's a graded card. I got one of them in my album, but I don't need it, so I'm gonna trade it away. 3 of those. I have 6,000 of those. There's some cards I have I have over 12,000 of them. So it's gonna take a long time to get rid of them. Man, you want that graded card? Come on back, look at it again. No, he didn't take a grade. Ooh, and he wants to trade. That would give me 3 of this. Or one of these that I've got, and I don't need it. So yeah, I'll take that one. It's trades like that I want to look at, so I don't mind still looking at these guys, but I need to put that one more guy at manning the counter. And I don't remember if he's one that stays late or not. I don't think he is. The other aspect is I could fire one of my employees. And there's 2 others that I should hire and then train them and get them all trained up and have them. But then if I fire them, I wonder if I fire them and then rehire them, I bet it wipes out their skill level. Ugh. Then you'd have to let them retrain on everything. Yuck. Just thought of that. Maybe I will keep everybody. But I don't. Yeah, I kind of want to get down to just 2 registers, one here, one here. And I want both of them to stay late. So it'll be this guy or him, her. So yeah, take it. I didn't see your hand move to take it. You don't have a bag either. What's going on? You said, wow, gotta take one of those. Same thing there, see? Well, he's got a bag. He may have taken one. Two of these. Yeah, it's only 273. They give me 3. Right now, I'm planning on keeping 3 of every card. If I have. 1, 2, or 3 of every card. Maximum of 3 of every. No graded. No more ghost. I got all the ghosts I want on the wall, I mean. And if I put them in my album, I'm more likely to, oops, it's not grade them. So that's why I'm keeping the ghost, especially the ghost foils, in the case up here. We are getting through all the graded cards we had out here. There's a lot. I think there's more ungraded cards than graded cards now in this deck. In this section, I mean, so that's a good thing. 2 of those at 4,800. I don't know why. Yeah, we're at 177,000. Let's go back into Deco. And let's finish buying out the floors. Okay. Every floor purchased. Every wall purchased. Every poster, we already know that's purchased. The deco, no figurines. All the plants. Let's get these signs. A whopping 800. 1,300. I don't want to buy the statues. I will just it's strictly for game completeness. And then the ceilings are left. The ceilings and statues are left. We could do the same thing here. No, there's not as many. Let's buy these cheaper ones. Buy all the $2,500 first. Oh yeah, there's not, okay, there's only 5 pages of these. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 55,000, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. No, 100, 110. 110,000. Okay. 110,000 will have all the walls, floors, ceilings, posters, plants, and signs. Then we'll just be left with the figurines. And the rate we're going, 10 more days before 2 years, yeah, we can buy every single one of those too. Some of them are expensive. But if we keep having $100,000 profit days, whoa, oopsies. Get back there. Run your counter. Oh, end of the day, he's gonna leave. Now notice this guy's staying here. That's because this guy was here. He's waiting on somebody else that got ahead of him to trade or to sell. Right, this guy. I don't understand that aspect. Oh, I got 14,855 of that card. I think that's the new high. Oh, shoot. Change 25, 50, 65. You may leave if I try to. Clicking that guy right at the end is like, oh, okay, you man the register instead of me. I'll wait for him. Two and three would give me 3 and 2. I'm gonna do that. And that. See, unfortunately, he's already got everything put down there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more customers. I'll check the guy out, but I want to wait until there's like one more customer. If I try to relieve him, I think he leaves. I don't think he'll step over here to check this guy out. Let's see. Check out. Is he going to leave? No. Let me take him. Good. Okay. Now I know that works. Whew, I didn't have to check him out. Okay, quick fill. Base. Only 70,000. And we spent 140, 150, well, 173,000 on upgrade costs. So, but we're still over 7 million. That's my threshold. Let's stay over 7 million, and we'll finish out buying all the figurines. Pay everybody. Cashiers. Restocking all the cards. Now restocking shelves. So we can refill this. Restock. Okay, 600 now. And so we got a week of selling this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. They buy things for a week. Every 7 days, the customers will change what they want to buy. And at my level, I think I need to have 15, at least 15 items, of which they will want to buy 12 of those. And I am guaranteed to have 8 of those in my store. And that's at the level that I'm at, way up there. Lower levels, it's obviously fewer. They're looking to buy 3 things out of the 5 things you have, and you're guaranteed to have 2 of them, type of thing. But that's how people min-max the game. They know those odds, and it's like, oh, I only have to have 16 or 15 items in my card shop. I'm going to take the things that are giving us the most profit and only sell those things and min-max it that way. But we never did any min-maxing. It's been a standard store, just like you would have started your own store. Through hard work and diligence, you made it this far. Best card shop in the city. Right there. Okay, close that. We paid you. Nothing there. And we're still looking great. But as for tonight, everybody needs to take a rest. So with that, we're going to call it a stream. And we are going to raid Kismet, who is playing Fallout 4 right now. Thanks everybody for watching. Hit that follow button on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Both are That's Mr. Anon to You. Both are absolutely free. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great rest of your night. And I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.